Hi, I'm Neha Joseph, and here we'll be talking about the assignment 2, which is related to study on a research paper. And here I have opted for the research paper published by IEEE, and the topic is Artificial Intelligence in Education, a review. Here we can see the content of the slides, and the parts of the slides are introduction, purpose of the study, artificial intelligence in studies, impact of AI in education, conclusion, references, thoughts on the paper. So the very first topic is introduction. Here we have done a study on a research paper published by IEEE, and the name of the research paper is Study on Artificial Intelligence in Education. So considering the research paper, according to Copin, the artificial intelligence involves the capability of devices to adapt new circumstances and solve issues and answer the questions or give solutions to questions raised by humans and execute a variety of tasks that need intelligence similar to that of humans. And this research paper has analyzed the role of artificial intelligence and on education sector and its influence on the education sector. And it is mainly focused on the use of AI and impacts in administration, training, and educational area of the educational sector. Now, over the years, from basic computers to advanced learning technologies to bots that enhance the work of teachers, AI has increased the growth of education in many ways and influenced the educational technologies in and it helped in advancement and growth of education in many ways. And over the year, the use of AI algorithms and techniques increases the popularity in educational sector. Now, the purpose of the study. The purpose of the study mainly focus on the impacts and influence of AI on various components of education, and it also mainly focuses on artificial intelligence impact on the learning, educational administration, and management and teaching sectors. And the study findings are expected to show that AI has influenced in the growth, and it has also enhance the efficacy and efficiency of administrative duties in education, and also it has improved the instructional and learning effectiveness in general. And from the study, after the study, it will benefit different stakeholders or scholars in management and professionals and educational sectors and policymakers so that they could use the AIs in a more positive way and to get more results related to the AI in educational sector. Artificial intelligence in education, nature of AI. Looking into the very beginning where we have started using the AIs, we can see that at first it was just computers using the AIs or the computer AIs that were being used in different sectors. But now, while looking into different sectors, we can see that just from computers, the AI is transformed to another equipments or machines such as robots, buildings, devices, so on. And while looking into the research paper, we can see that they have taken cards or definitions stated by different scholars, and here that are related to AI and AI technologies. And here we can see such an example that is Casignol has stated that AI is a field of study and is theory as well. So, considering AI as a field of study, we can see that its objective is to focus on the issues and find solutions for the issues and challenges faced by human intelligence. And those solutions includes problem solving, pattern recognition, so on. And considering AI's theory, it states that it is the implementation and advancement of software applications with human capabilities, especially intelligence and ability to do activities that need human intellect. For example, visual perception, language translation, decision making, speech recognition, so on. So, in general, AI is involved with advancement of computers and machines to perform and think and behave like humans, which includes decision making ability and learning ability. The technical aspects of AI in education. So, And AI influenced education includes techniques such as virtual learning, analysis of the data, smart education, predictions on. And one of the advantages that AI learning provides the trainers or teachers and the students with individual guidance related to their capability and ability and the time they require to do each task. And considering the AI technology in educational sector, AI has two categories. One is system model and other one is intelligent technology. Here we can see some of the scenarios of AI education and AI related techniques. So for say, for assessment of students and schools, the AI related techniques includes adaptive learning method and personalized learning approach, academic analytics, so on. And for its grading and evaluation of paper and exams, the AI related techniques includes image recognition, computer vision, prediction system, and personalized intelligent teaching scenario includes AI related techniques such as data mining or Bayesian technology inference, intelligent teaching systems, learning analytics. And for smart school, it includes face recognition, speech recognition, virtual labs, hearing and sensing technologies. And for online and mobile remote education, it includes edge computing, virtual personalized assistance, real-time analysis, so on. AI educational model. The model is a necessary factor for the improvement of learning abilities, and the model links between the teaching, administration, and the learning materials. And machine learning, learning analytics, and mining data are three technologies for the education that are closely related, and it is the intelligent educational technologies. Now, considering the machine learning, one of the example of machine learning in this sector is it provides recommendation for students to opt the best career according to their capability and interest. And the most commonly used algorithms, including includes decision tree clustering, Bayesian networks, etc. And considering the data mining part of the intelligent educational technologies, data mining part in education sector aims to provide learners with systematic and automated solutions, and its goal is to establish natural patterns and provide students with guidance and individual attention and personal attention to their specific needs according to their capability and talents. Now, role of AI in education. AI has helped to overcome a barrier in the educational field. That is, one of the example for that is it has enhanced the opportunity for national and international students to attain knowledge from any part of the world through a world wide web, and AI has made it more feasible. Impact of AI in education. Now, the impact of AI in education administration. In different ways, AI influence or affects the various administrative areas of educational sector and enhances the work of teachers and professionals to grade the tests or the works of the students and give feedbacks related to the assignments or exercises done by the students. And examples of AI in educational sectors are Grammarly or paper rate or so on. And another way of administrative enhancing is the technique for rating or to check plagiarism and grading. And AI in many ways has helped the teachers and administrator to improve the productivity and effectiveness in offering education. And in many articles, it states that AI is useful in instruction sector too, and the realization of the quality or efficiency in training or teaching has been aided by AI. And in this research paper, we can also see that many have stated about the importance of AI in training. For example, Micropols and Natsis states that the development of AI and use of AI, especially online in online education platforms and web-based learning platforms, has indeed positively affected the teaching method. And some researchers is mainly highlighted the role and influence of technology in educational and training sectors. AI, in other words, is influenced the learning aspects of students, and AI gives a greater learning experience for students, and it also enhances and guides the students on the subjects they are weak in. And the personalized education or the personalized students learning improve the learning capability of individual students according to their capabilities. And AI reduces the efforts instructor or the teacher has to put in, and it helps the instructor to understand the syllabus and ease the task to create the proper content for the training the students. The next thing is analyzing the data gained from students, and the AI technologies could improve the learning skills of each individual students by giving them personal and proper training and guidance at the right time. Here we can see some of the examples or the work AI can do in education in different sectors, that is administration, instruction, and learning. For say for administration, they can identify the learning styles and preference of each of the students, helping them build personalized learning plan, or they can give feedback and work with student timely and directly. In instruction sector, they allow instruction beyond the classroom and into higher level education, supporting collaboration and helps instructors create personalized learning plans for each student. And in learning sector, it predicts a career path for each students by gathering studying data and uncover learning shortcomings of students and address them early in education. So conclusion from the research paper that we have gone through, AI is the best educational assistant of the era, and with more advanced technologies in future, AI will provide beneficiary aid to educational sector, and AI will mold the imagination and the creativity power of each individual student by accessing learning methods and area of interest and learning capacities and talents. And the study was done to understand the impact of AI in the educational sector, and AI has been used in several educational institutions to improve the quality of education. And AI has a significant impact on the sector, especially in administrative training and thoughts on the research paper. So, considering the research paper that we have gone through, we can see that the research paper has used proper statements about the advantages of AI in different areas of the educational sector, and it has quoted or referred different studies and researchers and also scholars related to the influence of AI in educational sector and also about the definitions of AI. Um, and has also given detailed explanation of the impact of AI in educational sector. But there are certain things that we have to look about the paper. That is, they have used many topics or points repeatedly in different parts of the paper, and it has not explained well about the future of AI in educational sector or the future of educational sector with the help of AI, and also could have covered the disadvantages of use of AIs in the educational sector, and it could have also talked about the ethical side of AI and its usage in the sector. So the IEEE references. The topic of was artificial intelligence in education, a review, and it was written by Ligia Pingping and Shijian, and it was published in the month of April and 17, 2020, and the link of the article is given here. That is all about the presentation. Thank you.